Hi, I'm Benji de la Peña. I am the CEO of the Shared Use Mobility Center and the chair of the Global Network for Popular Transportation.
There was a common theme on the stage that you were just on today around trust and distrust in the informal transport sector. What are your thoughts on that, and what would be some recommendations to solving this?
Well, trust and distrust, particularly between governing agencies, right, and the informal sector. And that's built on by decades of mistrust, of regulations put differently, attempts to quash these services, and just empowering the wrong organizations, right? And so we cannot move forward with real solutions unless we rebuild that trust. It starts from understanding the businesses themselves and understanding their needs, right? And proceeding from there and giving them agency rather than saying, we're going to reform you, we're going to transform you. We then say, how do we equip you to empower yourselves and transform yourselves, right? And that also means for agencies and governments everywhere to seriously begin investing, right, in these systems, because they carry a whole lot more people than our big ticket investments. Certainly that's the experience in Africa, in South Africa. It's the experience in many other places where you spend a third of your transportation budget or more on big mass transit systems that take decades to deliver. And all that time, your minibus taxis or your matatus or your danfos are operating and providing services to 60, 70, 80% of your population. An acknowledgement of that and then support for that would start building the trust.
Data seems to be a real buzzword and obviously a very important element of transport across the world. The extraction of data in Africa, it seems to be also an area where distrust could be levied. Is this something that you've seen, and what could be some solutions? Yeah,
first of all, you use the exact word extraction of data. Mostly we say we need the kind of transportation data that helps us to manage the system. And it's extractive. It's like, give us this data. And there's resistance to it because a point I was making on the stage was information and the control of information is power. So when you're asking for particular information and extracting that out, the question is, what do we get back in return? How's that information going to make our businesses better? And very often they don't come back. It just comes back as rules or new routes or changes in management systems, and not how can we make our businesses better. So part of what we have to understand is what are the information needs of the owners and operators and drivers, and then have systems that draw that information so it helps them improve, and not simply have systems that help managers understand the system or even just the users. Information that responds to actual needs of the providers will go a long way in not trying to shift power relationships and also building trust.
And you're here at the UITP Summit in Barcelona. What are you most excited about seeing over the next 4 days?
I am absolutely excited that we have half a day that's talking about informal transportation, which carries more people around the world than any formal transportation system or all the formal transportation systems combined.
Wonderful. Benjamin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.